now that the the prefrontal storms came through, and we're waiting on official passage of the cold air front, and that'll come here overnight. And as you wake up in the morning, temperatures are going to be a little bit cooler. We show you the 24-hour temperature change to tell that story of the frontal passage. And here our radar loop. You see the big system, and each circle represents a storm report. The red circles, you can see our tornado reports, and dozens of those. So a very, very strong, robust system. You've got that strong cold air colliding with that warm, moist air coming out of the Gulf of Mexico. You get the effects here, and this is essentially how the term Dixie Alley in lieu of the Tornado Alley was born. And you get this type of system this time of year, and then also when you get closer to March as well, these frontal systems really dig in, and we get those severe weather bursts. Meanwhile, I noticed in St. Johns County, southern Duval County, we had that severe thunderstorm warning a little earlier this afternoon. For about 45 minutes to an hour, we had some pretty strong wind gusts ourselves, but now the worst of the weather, the rains, now offshore and to our south, and we wait for the cold air to advect, to move, to punch its way into the deep south and to the southeast as well. 39 Little Rock, and we've got 62 in Jacksonville, so we'll wait and get some of those perhaps low 40s for early morning lows coming. But currently 62 degrees, Jacksonville 64 Mayport, so still mild, but that'll be a struggle to get there for afternoon highs as we get into our Thursday. So here's our front. We'll wait on it to officially get through. High pressure is going to settle in and really tighten up the pressure gradient. So we got a low to our south, high to the north, and as this moves over, we're going to get a good batch of onshore winds coming in. So easterly winds moving in. That could add for a little beach erosion, some rip current out there for our surfers, but clear conditions and very low rain chances. So with that high pushing through, we could get some gusts along the coast and just offshore near 40 degrees. So boaters and mariners keeping that in mind as we're leaving Jacksport. We're going to have some bumpy conditions offshore, and those winds again coming in off the ocean. So continued onshore flow here for the next 48 hours and into the weekend as well. We put the Futurecast computer model in the forecast, and we aren't seeing any rain opportunities here for the next several days. In fact, as we look at the 7-day forecast, you'll notice that afternoon high I mentioned, we're about as warm as we'll get for the next 24 hours. 65 will be our high. We're waking up to 49 degrees, cooler temperatures, but we do warm up for the weekend. Plenty of sun for Saturday and Sunday, small rain chances, and we'll be in the mid to upper 70s near 80 degrees.